pretty good. Yeah, that's where we've been staying, and it's going to be a pretty good view from up here. So this is where we're going to be putting some windows, and at the back is going to be a bigger pitch roof, a bit like you can see next door. Let's swing round. Yeah, so at the back we're going to put a pitch roof on, just like that. So there's the last of the flat roof on the back of the house, and that's the next time we're here. We're going to be working on that. But I think overall, knocking walls down and everything we've been doing, we've done pretty good. And the result is beautiful. Oh yes. And just look at the view. Just look at that. Excellent. Right, it seems everything you do over here just seems so much harder work, and we're going to open this front door because it's locked. When we bought the house, we didn't get any keys. Normally when you buy a house, it's like, there you go, the keys. Not in this case. Let's just show you around a little bit before we open the front door. So here's bedroom number 1. And as you can see, it's a little bit of a doer-upper. And I've just been looking here, and I'm not sure like last time we came, it was like this or whatever, but that is a bit, that's a bit gone, that. And I'm just looking at the wall, but this wall is like, it's like this thick, and then there's another wall at the side of it, so it's all together, it's like this thick, you know. So, but we're working out what we're going to do. We might plasterboard over the top, but make sure everything can keep dry underneath. I'll just show you the other bedroom. Of course, it's going to change. It's going to completely change, and things like all the walls that we've got in between are going to come down. The other side of here is actually the kitchen corridor, which is very, very much a mess at the moment. And yeah, so just have a look down here. Just, can you see that? So kitchen-wise, I think it's seen better days. What would you say? I think something needs to change. And one thing we're thinking is knocking through and making this into the master bedroom. But let's have a look at the rest of the house, and then we're going to open the front door. Right, and in here we've got a little bit of open air space. The first time we saw the house, yeah, maybe I should have a hard hat on, but if I tell you what, if one of these fall down on your head, even if you've got a piece of plastic on your head, that isn't going to save you. At the moment, we've had a look, all the other beams seem to be fairly secured in, but yeah, this one that came down, that happened since we actually initially looked at the house, and we can see sky through the ceiling, which is never good. Come round here, and apparently the house, it's not been lived in for 37 years, and we've got an old VHS recorder. Maybe it's worth more than the house, I don't know. We shall find out. I think it'll be going It's good that we've got a settee because we haven't got one at the moment. So right, and now into the final room. This is the one that's the worst. And if you look through there, you can see the remnants of a tree that we actually chopped down a few days ago, and it was growing into the sky, through the ceiling. And I think anytime you buy a property with a tree in a room, it's not a good thing. So that is the house. We'll show you on another video. We'll show you like the outside and some of the animal rooms that we've got. But right now, let's open the front door for the first time possibly in 37 years. I don't know. So I think for any job you need a trusty tool. In this case, it's an angle grinder, and I already started cutting into it, but here we go. I think we're going to do the final part. Again, safety first. I should have goggles on, glasses. I can't find them. They're in the cupboard somewhere. I'm going to get some more later, but here we go. Right, I think that's the lock, or the bolt of the lock off. But the door is probably still stuck. I'm just going to back the other one. Alright. Get the trusty wedge. Right, I think we have a bit of movement. This is good. Also, I've got to be careful of this because this was on the floor before, and I've sort of stuck it back up. But potentially, this is the first time in 30 odd years that sunlight has come through the front door. Are you ready? I've got a bit of rubbish on the floor there, but welcome to Renovation in Spain.
Well, hello. I know I've been filmed, but we've made a little start. So we've been clearing out some rooms. In here, we just have it as a bit of a dumping ground at the moment. If you want to follow us. So there's a few bits and bats that we're finding in different rooms and that, and so there's a lot of rubble going on. So at the moment we're filling banks of rubble, and we started shoveling some of the rubbish that's in the floor. So if you have a look around there. Now the main room we want to just sort out is this one, and this room has got a proper slot roof, like a pitch roof on the top. It's got a bit of insulation going on. Now there's one thing about it, like if we swing round, have a look at this wall. Now this wall is actually going to come down, and if I go through the gap, this room is going to end up being right to this wall, right? So this is going to be our living room. And whilst we've been knocking off some loose plaster, because what we're thinking about is we're going to plasterboard over the top, because some of these walls are very true, but we discovered a door, and been thinking about it, thinking if it's going to be worthwhile reopening the door. The other side of there, we're going to have a little study sort of area, a little desk, a little work area for working remote, all that kind of thing. And yeah, if we look round again, dare I, right? But this wall, I mean, you know, not going to take much to take that down. So it needs to come down anyway, you know. And what else have we done? Well, not too much, but follow us through here. We've managed to borrow some tools. Well, you know, the shovel and the wheelbarrow. We're going to actually buy some of this stuff ourselves, but it's good to get a little bit of help from the neighbours. Now, in here, the video recorder was there. It's now on the floor, and the reason for that is we've been collecting all the metal, and there's somebody that comes around maybe once a month, and it collects all the old metal, a little bit like you used to get in the UK. And what do they call them? Just winning. A bit like you used to get in the UK, and this where you get any old iron. What we watch? Why? I'm getting some clues from the other side of the camera, but anyway, I'll come back to that. It's a rag and bone man, right? Okay. So in here. Oh, now have a look. Yes, that's where the doorway is. In the corner there, that's where the desk is going to be and everything like that. Now I'm looking, and I'm thinking that that wall goes back further than the wall inside. Now, if you look, so let's have a look. So I can see the distance there coming across. Let's go back in here. Let's investigate. Interesting. Yeah, and there you have it. This doesn't go back as far. So what we think has happened is that this has been built originally. So if we check out the thickness of the wall here, so that the wall there is about that thick. It's about that thick, and that wall has been built there. This has been built here, and right across. And if you look here, you can see this is actually an outside wall. So what we think has happened is that this has been built after as an extension, and the wall going through into the other room isn't as thick, and that's why the room's bigger. So we'll let you know more later.